What's up, YouTube? Welcome to gaming segment 4, and it is on Assassin's Creed Revelations. Stay tuned for this coming up. Now, right here in the new Assassin's Creed Revelations, which was released around mid-November by Ubisoft for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. And this is basically the story of how you'll be controlling assassin Ezio Auditore from basically all from 2 Brotherhood, and he will walk in the footsteps of legendary mentor Altair on a journey of discovery and revelation. Well, basically, he'll be the entire story is on finding the main plot is on finding the master of keys for the library, which Altair discovered or created. Altair created, sorry, which Altair created. Ezio Auditore was looking for the keys for that specific library, and so the entire game is based upon that plot on how he goes and what he does and finds the keys. So, and well, it takes place in Constantinople. he There's this new function in this game, the new feature called tower blockade or tower rescue or something to do with tower, which is kind of strategic, where you need to plan your pieces and they fight off the Templars as they come and try to try to raid your fort or tower. And well, when you're trying to conquer the Templar tower, you just gotta kill off the captains. So no tower play on that one, but the tower play when you're defending. Okay, so that's that. And well, basically there are new characters involved in this plot and story as well. You have Suleiman, Prince Suleiman. You have his devious uncle, who happens to be one of the antagonists of this, and well, you have many others. You have, well, there's this key character, Ezio Auditore's love, Sofia, who he falls in love with, and after the death of his other girlfriend, which, forgive me, I think her name is Catherine, Christina from Brotherhood, and he got really upset after she died, and so he didn't really want Sophia to get involved in his life and what he's trying to do. Otherwise, the Templars might use her as a hostage or so. So he's trying to blockade her from that. But she also helps him decipher partly the maps and a few of the codes for the Master of Keys. And basically, you also get to go back into Altair. You get to play as Altair as he goes through different stages of his life and what he does. It's actually basically following what Ezio's doing. Ezio's following in his footsteps, because whatever Altair is doing, Ezio's going through that as well. So basically, it's a good game. And let's go to the basic score. Well, on GameSpot, it has a score of 8 on the Xbox 360 as well as on the PS3 and PC. On IGN, it has a score of 8.5, which is great on PS3 and as well as Xbox 360. Now, this game has many good functions and stuff, but the only thing which I think is lacking is the problem, as it's kind of like when you watch the game or play the game, it looks like you're in Uncharted 3 or you're playing through Portal 2 when you're playing the game, because there are many features in it which is relative to those games. That was kind of, I don't know what to say, well, that was kind of bad. But there are other bad things also following this. The tower game, it's very time consuming and it's very non-needed for the Assassin's Creed Revelations. And the next thing is that at the beginning of the game, there's a tutorial which I don't think is really needed for the game. It's just there for new persons to play. But they should have like some type of option to actually state what if you either want to go through the tutorial or not. But either ways, I think it did pretty good. Looking on the plot, it had a solid ending, but not, which was better than Brotherhood. I had to say it was better than Brotherhood, but wasn't as good as the ending on Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 was really, really good, and for me, the best out of the series. But this had a really good ending, and I like the way they went about with the plot and the story. And the graphics, as you can see, is really good as well on top of that. So it's a really good game to buy, and if you don't have this, go buy it. What are you waiting for? Anyways, bye, and this is suhaasramani for gaming segment 4.